Prosecutors revealing new details today about evidence connecting a suspected rapist to the alleged assault of a 16-year-old high school student.
Fox 10 News reporter Renee Dials was in the courtroom for Jermaine Young's preliminary hearing. She's live outside Government Plaza with the new information.
Well, you know, Mobile detective testified during the hearing today that shortly after this composite of the rape suspect was released last month, police received an anonymous tip giving them Jermaine Young's name and address. Now, Young has contended all along he didn't commit the crime. He says he was singled out because he looks like this photo. Well, today prosecutors revealed new evidence that leads them to believe he did do it. Jermaine Young was led into the courtroom this morning where he and his lawyer heard for the first time some of the key evidence investigators have against him in the rape case. Detective Jeff Conley testified that Young initially told police he spent the entire day doing yard work with his stepfather, but he changed his story after family members said he didn't get home until later that day.
He puts himself within about a block of the incident. After initially denying that he was anywhere nearby.
Police say Young admitted being in the area on his way home around the time a 16-year-old girl said she was raped on her way home from LaFleur High School. The teen said she tried to ignore the man who called to her several times in the wooded cut-through between Donald Street and Mott Drive. She says the man grabbed her and forced her to the ground and then sexually assaulted her. According to the detective, Young told police he didn't take the cut-through, even though it would have been a quicker route according to where he was headed.
Mr. Young lives in the area, so there's that evidence that he's in the area at the time is completely circumstantial, and to say that he was somehow involved based on that is pure speculation.
Prosecutors also told the judge they had a confidential witness who heard Young make statements that have not been made public, so only the victim and the rapist would know.
It does bother me because the nature of the witness that is confidential in nature. Usually that's somebody is, when they're a confidential witness, that they've committed some crime and they're trying to get rid of that crime by turning evidence on a bigger crime. Now,
Young voluntarily submitted DNA evidence shortly after his arrest. Both sides are hoping the results will help their case. Now, the defense lawyer says it could take up to a year for those results to be returned. He says he's working to try to speed up that process. In the meantime, the judge has sent this case to a grand jury. He also denied a request to reduce Young's bond, which is now set at $100,000. Reporting live from downtown Mobile, I'm Renee Dials, Fox 10 News.
Thank you, Renee. Now, keep in mind, today was